So 3.5 years ago, I was at Domino's, just about to finish university, delivering pizzas, trying side hustles, thinking and really stressing, what am I going to do after university? Get a job, start a business? Who knows? But I wanted to make money. I stumbled across this business model of dropshipping, and yes, I did. $3 million in sales over the last 3 years. And I actually exited my company for a big cash amount, which no one talks about on YouTube. When I found this, I was a complete beginner. I just managed to make it work. This business model is viable and it is true. So this is a setup, and I'm living my dream that I wrote down in my notebook 3.5 years ago. And what I'm going to reveal to you in this video is how exactly I did this, so which you can also repeat today. I want to dive into the results of my store so you can see the statistics and 2.7 million pounds from June 2020 to current data. This is probably like $3.5 million. I haven't done this conversion, but it is over $3 million. We got a 0.5 conversion rate. This is actually lower on Shopify scale, but it's a higher ticket on Econ store. The average order value is like 321 pounds, pretty much $400 or above that. Generally, what you see on YouTube is people doing short, quick training stores. This store was built over 3 years. We scaled it. We hired a team. We exited. The long and sustainable way of growing and doing drop shipping and building a brand is a lot better. And that's how you actually make real cash flow. So I'm going to show you my strategy that worked for me, okay? Get your notepad out,
I'm doing free live
and
weekly
listen
calls.
to me directly.
If you want to get
so
involved,
take a seat because I
feel
highly
free.
advise
I'm
that
doing this in my
is
spare
valuable.
time. Maybe
If you're
every
not
other week,
listening to me,
we'll
you're
see.
making a
But get signed up.
mistake. So how did it all start? So as you see, there are dropshipping gurus. They are popping up every day with people doing crazy results, and it seems like the new norm. I started 4 years prior to this e-commerce brand I built. I started with action, and I never actually watched a course. I didn't even know what dropshipping was. I didn't even know what a guru was. That is not how I learned. I stumbled across this just by taking action. When I was at university, I always wanted to start a business. My brother came up to me and he started a jewelry brand, and from there I was like, oh cool, that looks super cool. I was super impressed by it. A website, some jewelry, and you could just sell it. I was like, right, I want to do this, but I'm going to put my own spin on it. So I designed my own jewelry. I was into skating, I was into raving. I just used common sense and intuition and how I can get this started. So the first thing I googled was, how do you build a website? And I built the store on Wix, and I googled jewelry manufacturers. They were from China, and I designed my own custom jewelry. I literally sent them pictures of other companies' jewelry and took different parts of things, say, can you please put this together? And we'll just make a mock-up, and we put the brand, and that was called Sharpie's Collection. Super proud of it. I ran that business for 4 years throughout uni, just doing basic influencer marketing where you just send products to people. I was sending skaters, and they would market the brand. Never knew about paid ads or anything. We're doing about 40K per a year, probably unprofitable break even. And I spent 4 years learning and creating skills. So we moved to Shopify and then got into paid ads, and that is a big story for another day. But that is how I got started, and I never watched these gurus like these people selling courses. It was just pure action and pure learning. Like, I sell a course, but you can learn everything on the internet for free. It is out there, it is doable, and action is the most valuable skill. So how did I stumble across drop shipping? So this is the importance of speaking to people about what you do. I was always talking about what I was doing, like selling the jewelry to people, friends, university students, and someone told me, oh, you can just do other ones. Use the site code or below, which isn't actually about now. And you can do drop shipping, so you don't have to order in bulk, because the biggest problem for the jewelry brand is you have to pre-order stock. It took 3 months to come, and then you could sell it, but then you got to buy more stock again, and it's really hard to get the momentum going. Yeah, so this guy was like, yeah, you can do dropshipping, run ads, collect the cash, and then ship directly from the manufacturer. So that removed one of the biggest bottlenecks that I had in the jewelry company. So fast forward, I finished university. I was sleeping in my mate's spare room for free. I think I appreciate that, and I had no clue what to do. My mates were going to work. I just sat with a laptop working at Domino's, not having any clue what to do. All I know, oh God, I just wanted to start an online business and then choose and stuck with dropshipping. So I took my friend's advice. I went from there. And we come to the big question: how did I create the winning dropshipping brand? And the first thing I had to do was understand the dropshipping model. So I've described that in a flow diagram, and it's super simple. So I'll just go over it super quick. So basically, you have a website, sales funnel, or a product. You sell that product with traffic. How can you get traffic? Google Ads, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, through paid ads or organic posting. You basically have to turn that traffic into a sale. If you don't get the sale, you can basically use emails or SMS marketing to get the sale later on. Or you do some delayed retargeting where you do paid ads to retarget customers that have been on your website rather. So I learned this and understood that dropshipping was this. And by the end of 3 years, I built a 7-figure operations company structure that enabled me to exit it, and this is what it looked like. So right here, I'm going to dive into the complete structure of what a 7-figure dropshipping brand looks like of all the operations. So this is valuable. So at the top, obviously, you got shareholders, directors. They are main components of the e-commerce business, that is marketing, product, website fulfillment, and customer support. That is it. It is very easy business model. There's just a lot of components, and these main components within the marketing. You can produce revenue of content, media buying, social media management, email, SMS, and these are the sub niches: product research, cost calcs, packaging, listing product. Then you got the stuff on your websites, fulfillment, and customer support. As you can see, this is what I ended up at the end of 3 years, and this is what enabled me to scale to extreme heights and actually exit the business. So I'm going to break down the general process of the steps and how you do this. Number 1, find a product. Number 2, choose a marketing angle and branding, build a Shopify website, create content such as images or video ads, and then you're going to test the products and the content on paid media, buying channels, or organics. That's simple. There's literally 5 clear steps. So let's get into this and let's get into step 1, how to find a winning product. So finding a winning product is actually a lot easier than most people think. Yeah, there's a lot of paid tools, there's a lot of things that you can use. The key things to find a successful product is spotting a good opportunity. You need to understand the market and choose evergreen niches and get a good product market fit. If you get a good product market fit, everything else will come. You can learn the rest. But if the product sells, it's a lot easier to spot an opportunity. You basically need to find and look at what is working in the market. Where are the consumers looking for? What are the consumers looking for? And you need to place your product and market angle in a position where people would be looking to purchase. You're probably thinking like, right, why are people going to purchase of you straight away when you're a brand new company? You got no followers, etc. But that is why you need to position it with a key marketing angle so you can choose sub niches of an evergreen niche. You need to give people a reason to purchase of your urgency. Marketing angle, branding, the type of content, solving the problem, anything like this will give you a clear indication, and people definitely purchase a lot easier. So when I found my product, I was scrolling through the feed, and I'm always looking at ads. When you're looking at an ad on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, look at the likes, look at the engagement. These are clear indicators of how long these ads have been running. Has the company spent a lot of money on ad? And if the company spent a lot of money on ad, they must be making profit, unless they're crazy, right? Just spending loads of money and throwing it down the drain. Realistically, most ads have been going on for a long time. They're profitable if they've been going on for a long time and they're making money now. So if you're scouring the internet and you find these ads, you have got the indication, right? These companies making money. And then you got to look, is there any opportunity? Have they got a bad branding? Have they got bad content? Are their products not that good? Could the products be improved? And you need to ask these questions. Think, right? What can I do to make this better? Could I make this work in a different way? For example, there is a product going around at the moment, a mushroom coffee. About 5 different companies sell it, but they all do their own marketing twist. So the market is big enough for everyone, but there's different sub niches for the same product. So one company called the Life Cycle, they're marketing the product with mushroom drops. It's more of a lifestyle brand. Then you've got a company called Space Ghost. They're more of a nootropic, psychedelic sort of a branding. There's a third brand called Dirty Word. They're more like informational, educational, teaching about health and wellness. So that's how you can differentiate yourself in the market. And that shows the importance of choosing a market that's generating money. So like the mushroom coffee, the nootropics, it's a big market. There's a certain amount of buyers in the market, but there's multiple pieces of pie. And that's why spotting opportunity and choosing the right market and getting the product market fit is super key. So when I did this, I did it organically, and I'm looking at what tools could help and make this a lot easier. And for me, the key thing was finding a good video ad of competitors. I found a tool, it's called Miniar, and you can basically put in filters and search for ads. So if you can look at ads and what's going on, you can sort of get a feel of what's going on, and that's why spotting opportunity and choosing the right market and getting the product market fit is super key. So if you can look at ads and what's going on, you can sort of get a feel what's going on in the markets, what are people buying, what companies are trying to sell, and that's a good place to start. So I'm going to look for ads in the last 3 months. Really, I want a longer period of time, because if an ad's been running for longer, it's definitely got better results for countries. Multiple types of drop shipping. You've got USA drop shipping, EU drop shipping, UK. The best way to do it is, if a product is working in the United States, it's replicatable in EU, UK, anywhere. So if a product is doing well in USA, it's a good brand because it's the most competitive market. So we are going to start with that. So we'll do language, English country, USA. For the e-commerce platform, this is basically the website we are going to choose. Shopify for likes, we're going to reduce the 0 and basically get this higher. Let's go 100 minimum, right? So we've sorted the settings out to find the specific ads. Now let's have a little browse and see what we can find. So as you can see, there's just a load of dropshipping products. Like this little logo here, they're running Facebook ads. You can see all the data, how many days it's been running for, the likes, and if the ad's been running for a longer, like, let's see this. 311 days, 12k likes, that's profitable, right? So let's have a look at it. I'm going to stop that ad there because it looks terrible. The product also looks terrible. So I don't know how it's been running for that long. If it's profitable, that's crazy to me. I really don't advise selling products like these. These super gimmicky, super low profit margins. And you're probably going to get loads of refunds. So if this is profitable, that's crazy. Like a product like this, I don't see any long-term sustainability in it. Like if it does work, it's going to die out. And again, low profit margins. So that could be an anomaly, right? So I found an ad that I've actually seen popping up on my feed, and I'm pretty sure this product's doing well because of loads of people that are selling it. It's kind of a medium ticket. It's the ice bath. It's trending at the moment. It's a product people want. People are going into health and wellness. And ice bath saunas are popping right now, so you can probably see this on Google Trends as well. But I've just seen this ad and I've seen this popping up all the time. And this actually, software is confirming it and that it's making money. This ad's been running for 117 days. Got 14k likes. This is an indicator that this is a profitable ad. And let's have a look at it. I think it's super replicable. So I actually spoke about this product in one of my how to find a winning product videos, and this software just confirmed it again. So they've got a profitable product, and I think there's a key opportunity here, which I spoke about before. Is this content terrible? It's super basic. It looks like it's been ripped off someone or downloaded from someone. It's like it's very monotone. There's no real human to feel it. So this content could be improved. So this could be an opportunity, right? So you see a winning ad, you see a product that's doing well, but the opportunity is right. Their content isn't very good. So how could you step up this content? What could you do? So what you could do is send a product to an influencer, to someone who is very good on camera and talking in the video face. You like the daily routine, and it could be a lifestyle content. It could be a lot better in Instagram Reels, TikTok, Shorts, and you could really add a personal feel to the content and add a face to it. This increases trust and will increase conversion rate. So that's one way you can improve this product. So you could replicate the store, brand it better, and make better content. And you probably even outcompete these guys. That's an opportunity, and that's finding a winning product. So that's what I did basically, and that was the process of how I found the winning products for my store. I was super happy with the app. Finding ads is one of the key features that you need to do. when you're finding a product. The next stage is building a Shopify website. Well, I highly advise to make sure the store is branded. In this video, I'm not going to go too much in depth because Shopify is a plug and play app. It's very easy to learn. You can just Google search, YouTube search, how to build a Shopify store. You set up the account, you go through the processes, the policies, the legal, set up the landing page, set up the home page. The key things I would advise is your branding colors, your logo. Keep it simple. Usually for your branding colors, 3. Black, white, and a brand color, probably blue, green, or something. Just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Things I advise for at scale, I would always use a paid theme. Impulse is one of my favorites. If you want to make websites where you can't figure things out, I would hire a developer. These are super cheap. You can get them on Upwork. Just look up Shopify developers if you want to do custom coding. And that's pretty much it. Very easy to learn, plug and play. It is a simple website. It's built for beginners. You don't stress about it. So don't stress about it that much, all right? And just get stuck in and take action. Step 3 is testing. This is testing the product. So we found a product, we built a website, we've chosen the branding, and now we need to test the product. So what we need to do is we need to create some content. There's multiple types. You've got image ads, video ads. For me personally, when I was testing the store that worked for me, I was testing image ads, yeah. And I started with image ads on Facebook, and I actually did a video in my last one on how I spent $90K and generated over $350K with Facebook image ads. So they still work today. Facebook image ads were actually, for this store, one of the best performing ads with the best ROAS, super sustainable, and they're really easy to use. So when I tested the store, what I did is I downloaded the products off AliExpress. I chose the best images. I used Photoshop and I basically created an offer, put some text on the images, increased the quality with a software called Let's Enhance.ai, and you can instantly test ads like this. So I'm going to show you my testing structure. I built a complete template when you've chosen the product, and the first key thing you need to do. So for my niche store, for my brand that I created, the first thing is profit over cash flow. So you need money first, right? Because you're probably starting with a low budget, which I was. So you need to decide, right, which platform is going to be the best to advertise my product. You've got Facebook, you've got TikTok, Google, Snapchat, Pinterest. So I was in the home decor niche, which fits like boomers, so 25 to 50, and that key audience is on Facebook and Instagram. I wanted to test my products on Facebook. This was the best channel to choose to initiate ads. In the home decor space as well, image ads are very good. So I went for the image ad, and let's get into how we did that. The basic step of what I did is you just got to set up a Facebook business manager profile. So I set up the brand page on Facebook and branded it, put the text in, and just put everything you need into it. A bit of images, super basic. Then I set up the business manager account on Facebook. Then you get to the Facebook campaign structure. I'll show you that quickly. You basically come to a page like this. So this is where you can create campaigns and test the product. So I basically put it in a testing campaign. I'm going to show you the structure. So as you can see, I built a complete diagram, like the structure I use, and this was the complete structure I used to test the image ad. It's super basic. When you're creating ads, there's a thing called ABO. This is ad set budget optimization. And what you do with this is you have an ABO here, and then you have each ad set is where you set the budget. So what I advise is you want 2 or 4 ad creatives per ad set. So this could be the image, videos, content to promote your products with your branding, marketing angle, and year. So I set this up. So my store was a retail store. We had multiple products. I started about 8. So I wanted to test which product was going to do well. So I had 4 products. So I probably started with 4 ad sets. Each ad set would be 2 to 4 image ads of the specific products, and I would test in interests. So it was home decor, so I kept it very simple. Interest, home decor. Right now though, what is working better is bird, but back then it was interest. So I chose home decor specific to the product. Put the image ads in, and I would set the budget at $10 per day. And I launched that, and you basically run that for 3 to 5 days, and then you analyze the data. Analyzing the data, people overcomplicate it. But what you do is set up the reports and data in such a way to which you get key information, and I'll show you what key information is. So we set up the 4 ad set, we set the budgets to $10 per day. We give each one the same interests, and we do 2 to 4 different image ads per set. per product to test which product or image does the best. So I've coded this, and it's basically this is the best way to set up, in my opinion, amount spent, purchase converted, value, cost per results, ROAS results, and then you go down the line. Check out add to carts, CTR, CPR, and these get less important as it goes down. Like realistically, you get a lot of beginners, and like myself, when I was starting off, what's the CPM? It's so expensive. But sometimes the CPM can be expensive because you're getting good traffic. So the main ones to focus on if you're just launching with low budgets is check the add to carts, check the checkouts, and checkouts being done, which is when someone goes into a Shopify store and adds it to a basket, initiates the process of purchasing the product. And low budgets, yes, you can look at these. And what are the key metrics? It's obviously purchases, ROAS, and costs per result. How much does it cost for a purchase to occur? What is the ROAS when we are getting these purchases? There are key indicators of is this a winning product? So when we launched, we immediately got results, but I didn't look at it. So don't touch the ads for 3 to 5 days. You can't make a decision if the data is broken up and there is not enough. So let them run spend. The cutoff point for ads of when you're testing, I probably say per product at least $500. That's how you're going to know, unless the results are terrible. So instantly this product was profitable. I think we are hitting a 4 ROAS straight away. Which is anything above a 3 ROAS is a really good indicator at low spend that this could be a winning product. So I think, let's say we tested 4 products, 2 out of the 4 produced instant profits, and we're profitable straight away. So instantly then we set up this testing campaign, we launched them, we ran them for 3 to 5 days, and we set up the correct reports and data. We've got good ROAS, that's everything is done, product market fit confirmed, the business works. Now we come into step 4, which is scaling the business, and this stuff comes with action and experience. You can learn and develop their skills, but once you have the product market fit, everything else can come. So we continue to scale. We got more content. We developed the website. We made key hires, and I'm not going to go into depth in this video because the main points are the first 3 steps. But the steps I created got us to a big bump of 350K. We scaled to the 3 million and it performed really well. Oh yes. So I'll just break down the biggest cheat codes that can take you to a height within 3 to 5 years of dropshipping and how you can be able to exit, because not many people do that in this space, and you need to subscribe because I'll be releasing that at some point. Yeah. So you can hire a Facebook ad agency and they'll run your ads for you. They'll run the ads for your business, and you can learn how to run Facebook ads as paid ads which produce loads of revenue. And you need to make strategic hires like a store manager so they can manage the operations team, like customer support and fulfillment and returns. That means you don't have to think about that side of the business anymore. If you're good at marketing, you can focus solely on sales, and that exactly is how you go about it. Finally, we've come to the end of today's video, and I really hope this video was profitable. I hope it was of great value to you. So please like this video, let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification so you don't get to miss any of our amazing money-making content. See you guys.